Halo 3's 7th mission, the Covenant, is undoubtedly one of the best levels in the entire series. The Covenant is my favorite level in Halo 3, by far, and in this video I'm going to explain why. This mission begins with a beach fight, just like Silent Cartographer in Halo Combat Evolved. The first objective is just to destroy this AA Wraith, but this first part is a lot of fun. You get to use the Spartan Laser, which is a really cool weapon for the Halo franchise. The Spartan Laser is pretty unique from other weapons. It takes a really long time to charge up, but it can take out a tank in one shot.
Time for your spanking! Hey!
I will beat the Prophet's shield like a drum. By the time the barrier falls, he will beg for mercy.
After taking out the AA Wraith, the player gets to go through a small vehicle section before disabling the first tower.
Grenade!
Perimeter secure! Get inside that tower! Stick together! Check your corners!
After the vehicle section, player enters inside the first tower. I use my active camo for this part so I could take out the chieftain first, and then get his invincibility and kill everyone else in the room.
Demon!
Chief, we need to link up with the Arbiter and proceed directly to the third tower.
After this, the player gets back in their Warthog and returns to the beach. There's a different section where you get to fly in these Hornets. Up until this point in the prior Halo games, you've never gotten to fly anything other than a Banshee, so getting to fly a UNSC vehicle is pretty cool. The Hornets are equipped with missiles and a turret.
Filthy demon! You can't escape!
Darken this tower and the barrier will fall. Go, Spartan!
High charity. By the gods, brace for impact!
After deactivating the third tower, the Flood comes in this level. That's another great thing about this level, is that you get to fight the Covenant and the Flood.
Then we deal with the Flood.
After fighting Flood all throughout the tower, you finally make it back down, where you get a tank.
Shipmaster's carrier is out of commission, Chief.
The tank section is really cool because it takes you to this snowy environment that we haven't seen for the entire level. I think this really makes the Covenant stand out, because other great levels like the Ark in Halo 3 only have one environment, which is just the desert. But this level in Halo 3 has that nice lush beach area and the grass, and then it has this really cool snowy area. After this long tank section, you get to the iconic 2 scarabs moment. I have a really interesting way in tackling this part of the mission, where I take a hornet and land on top of the first scarab, and then deactivate it. And then I get back in my hornet and fly over to the second. The 2 scarabs fight is definitely one of my favorite moments in the entire Halo franchise, just because of how dynamic the scarabs are and how fun of a boss fight it is. Just because I use the hornets to tackle this doesn't mean you have to. You could probably stay in the tank and shoot down the legs and get the scarabs that way. But there's so many different ways to tackle this level, and that's what makes it so awesome.
Both scarabs down. Well done. Marines, kill the stragglers.
After this, we get to the final section, where we have to stop Truth from lighting all the rings. In this cutscene, Miranda Keyes dies, and she's a major character, so this is a really important cutscene. When going up the elevator, we find the Flood, but they're not our enemies anymore. The cool part about this level is that you get to fight alongside the Flood, the only part in the game where you get to do this. A lot of people really like this, but I don't really care about it too much, because the Flood kind of just hang back and die, so it doesn't really change the gameplay, but it is pretty cool fighting alongside the Flood and having them as your ally for a moment. Upon reaching Truth and stopping the activation of the rings, we get this amazing cutscene where the Arbiter kills Truth.
Truth! The voice of the Covenant!
So, you must be silenced.
This finally completes the Arbiter's arc from Halo 2, finally getting revenge on Truth, the last prophet. The killing of Truth finally brings an end to the Covenant, which we've been fighting for 3 games now. The mission ends with this amazing cutscene, with the replacement of the ring that we destroyed on Halo Combat Evolved. Also, something that's very interesting is that the music playing during this cutscene is the music from the original game, because this is the original ring that we destroyed the first time.
A replacement. The ring you destroyed.
That concludes the Covenant, one of my favorite levels in the entire game. I noticed on Halo the Master Chief Collection, there was a weird glitch on Halo 3 and sometimes in Halo 2 where the dialogue seemed to be really quiet compared to the rest of the game, and I couldn't really hear it. I'm not sure if this is the same for the original game, so if anybody has this glitch, I don't know, just let me know. Maybe consider subscribing. I mean, maybe. Like, you don't have to though. But, like, maybe.